The recently released Just Cause 4 is the latest game in the more than a decade-old action series. Eagle-eyed and culturally savvy players may have come across some fun secrets while playing the game, references that not everyone might have noticed as some are quite out of the way. We've put together a list of some cool shoutouts to see in Just Cause 4 and hope that it can also interest you in checking out the game itself. As with the newest game, Just Cause 3 was something of a celebration of pop culture references, and the same can be said with Just Cause 4. Our list spans the present and goes as far back as the 80s. There's quite a lot for people of different generations. With that said, let's get right on to our list of 10 cool secrets in Just Cause 4. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds references. Just Cause 4 places a crate and a frying pan in a house's upper-level porch in the western part of Abundancia. The crate's design for this game pretty clearly recalls the Battle Royale's franchise's own design, and of course the frying pan is one of the default melee weapons in PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. In Just Cause 4, the frying pan can also be used as a melee weapon once found. While separately, these items would not mean much. That they are placed in an open location and that the frying pan can be used to attack do clearly recall the popular Battle Royale shooter. Small vehicle just like Just Cause 3. This is one for fans of the previous game. They may remember a small wooden soapbox car racer ostentatiously titled The Rocket. It has bicycle wheels and is the image of something of a crafts project for children decades ago, for those who may have dreamt of building their own car and running it down a slope. However, while the Just Cause 3 version had no engine and got its momentum from moving down slopes, the car in this game can generate its own momentum and sports an interesting color scheme. Plus, it's also worth using just to see how goofy it is to drive, looking awkwardly hunched over. The Dinosaur Roar, Jurassic Park reference. The next set of references would seem to illustrate how much the developers appreciate Jurassic Park. First, we'll start with the activation of the data console, which triggers a dinosaur roar in the distance. This can be found all the way in the northeast corner of Delta Rio Wene. The data console tower itself is also imprinted with a Project Solisian Amber logo that recalls the classic Jurassic Park logo. Once the console is activated, a dinosaur roar will be heard in the distance, if only briefly. You don't have to fight it, which is nice. The Jurassic Park case reference. Within the same data tower location, branded as Project Solisian Amber, is a stray briefcase. It's not far from the data console itself. On the ground is a stray case, resembling the supply cases seen in the back of the trucks driven in the movie. Unfortunately, you cannot open it or use any of the supplies within the case, but considering the items that you have access to in Just Cause 4, nothing from Jurassic Park can probably rival what you have access to. There's also a nearby structure, separate from the tower with the data console, that resembles the raptor pin from Jurassic Park. Don't say the magic word, yet another Jurassic Park reference. Upon activating the data console located in the Project Solisian Amber Tower, there will be a voice that says, "Ah ha ha, that's not the magic word," once the activation process has completed. It's a reference to a computer programming character in the original Jurassic Park movie named Dennis Nedry. The line itself recalls actor Samuel L. Jackson attempting to operate the park's security system, failing and then being greeted with Nedry, played by Seinfeld regular Wayne Knight for fans of the 90s series, and his taunting message. The magic word was probably please.
That's not the magic word. That's not the magic word.
Take On Me reference. How is this for venturing into another reality? West of Paso Ventoso is a city with a bunch of buildings. Eventually, you should come across a building that appears to be still under construction, open-aired, and with only concrete foundational structures being visible. Scale it, and eventually an iconic instrumental loop of Take On Me from a-ha should start playing faintly. You'll also be closer to the secret as you notice a person in a construction outfit apparently keeping watch in front of a set of stairs that lead downward. These stairs lead to a world that resembles the rotoscoped renderings as shown in the Take On Me music video, complete with the song playing in the background. It's probably one of the most iconic songs of the 80s, aside from a certain other song of internet meme legend. Getting Over It. Just Cause 4 pays homage to the past and to the present, and to the famous and to the lesser known, with a secret giving a shout out to the indie title Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. The game concept revolves around a man who is stuck in a cauldron and uses a tall rock climbing hammer to propel himself through stages by latching that hammer to surfaces and catapulting himself forward. Incidentally, this secret is taken further with some spoken words by Bennett Foddy, the creator and developer of Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, and whom you might also get the amazing athletic game Quap. Origami goats. Kind of an odd juxtaposition for this secret. South of Picos Helados, in the snowy mountain region of Solus, will be some gold and white origami goats. The goats don't do anything, they just stand there overlooking the snowy horizon below. You can shoot them with some of your weaker guns, but it won't affect them, aside from placing some prominent bullet holes and making an odd noise, as if shooting tin cans while doing so. You can shoot rockets, but apparently they will not be damaged by those either. They cannot be knocked down. Car number plates. When not busy paying homage to other pop culture icons, the game decides to give itself something of a thumbs up with some of the licensed number plates found throughout the game. The license plate numbers in this game are 7-character plate assortments of numbers and letters. Known configurations found include references to the Just Cause series itself and one for Avalanche Studios, the Swedish development team of the Just Cause games. Memorials. Outside of the snowier region of the mountains that housed the origami goats, as mentioned earlier, is a set of large black and gold memorial plaques scattered nearby each other at a mountain high point. To speak separately of the scene itself, it's rather spectacular when the sun shines and there is light snowfall that graces the face of the mountain with all of its colorful flora. Memorials were also found in Just Cause 3, though they looked differently, and there were not as many in the game as there are here. They could refer to people who are special to the development team, but if so, it's a rather somber sight, though still remarkable. And that concludes our list of secrets for Just Cause 4. We've covered a great range of items with this list, from the funny to the sad, from before to the now, and highlighting both lesser known and more prominent pop culture points. Feel free to comment about any of the secrets we've pointed out, or let us know if there are more to see. We might even suggest talking about your favorite secrets from the game or from Just Cause 3. Or still yet, perhaps there's a different movie or song you wish they would have referenced in a future Just Cause game. Anyway, we appreciate you watching our videos, and if you keep watching them, maybe Avalanche Studios will place a reference to your car in the next Just Cause game. Maybe. Thanks for watching. And that about does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched and want to see more from GamingBolt, you can always hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon next to it. That way you will never miss any of our videos.